This episode is brought to you by SmartVestor. Connect with an investing pro near you at RamseySolutions.com/SmartVestor. Aaron is in Spokane, Washington up next. What's going on, Aaron?
Hey, thanks guys for taking my call.
Sure.
My wife and I purchased an IUL, Index Universal Life Insurance policy, when we were in our early 20s. I'm 29 now. Since I've been listening to you guys' show for probably, the last month, I took a deep dive and see what they're giving me, their rates and stuff, and I saw that the money that I put in, it's been eaten up by most of their fees.
Yep.
That's
IUL
for 5 years. So I'm all in, taking it out. I'll take care of this, get the stupid money to get, take away the fees that they're gonna take when I take the money back out. But I don't know where to put it and park it so that we can retire in, a nice time period. Because we're only 29 and we started up the whole thing when we were 25.
So what is your goal here? So you want to cancel this policy. You figured out it was a ripoff, and then you got scammed. I hope it wasn't from someone you like.
No, it was. I worked for the Postal Service, and someone came in and sold it to us.
Okay. Did they sell it to other coworkers?
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Well, let's help get them out, too, while you're at it.
Yeah.
So what's it going to cost you to get out of this thing, and what will you get out of it when all's said and done?
So right now it says $12,000 is how much I have into it right now, and it said if I take it out, the surrender money I would get is $10,500.
Okay, so there's essentially a $1,500 penalty to get this money out, and you're willing. What they want is the sunk cost fallacy of, well, I don't want to lose $1,500. We might as well keep it around. Well, there is some cash value. Well, there is a little face value on the policy. What is the face value of the policy? The actual death benefit.
It would be $300,000.
Okay, so you need more life insurance, anyways.
Yeah,
and what are you paying per month?
Additional policy. I'm paying $240 a month.
Whew. And you already have an additional policy?
My additional policy is, I think it's only like $15 a month, but it's for an additional $250, I believe.
Is that a term life policy or a different type?
That's term.
Good. Okay. And what do you make a year?
I make $62,000.
Okay. So that means we need a much higher policy on that term life. We need at least, $620,000, 10 to 12 times your annual income. I'd probably go for $750,000. It's going to be very affordable, as you can see. You're paying $15 a month for $250. It's not going to go up that much to go to $750. So you can keep that one and get a supplemental policy for $500,000 on top of that. That could be one way to do it. And you can jump on to Xander.com and get those quotes. Those are the folks we trust, the same people I have my life insurance through, my wife's insurance through. And now on the other side, you're asking about building wealth. You want to retire one day.
Yeah.
And you were sold this as a wealth building scheme, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So we want to separate insurance and investing. Never combine them, because then you have a product that does both things very poorly. So instead, what I'd recommend doing is investing 15% of your $62,000 income into retirement accounts that are tax advantaged. Do you have one of those through the post office?
I do.
What do they offer?
They offer 5%.
5% match? Is it like a 403B? What's the retirement plan?
It's kind of like a 401k, but it's the federal version. It's called TSP.
TSP, there we go. Thrift Savings Plan.
Yeah.
So when you go in there to kind of match the 4 mutual funds we recommend, you're going to have options of C, S, and I when you jump in that TSP. Are you tracking? There's a lot of acronyms here. And so you'll do 80 in C. That's the common stock fund. And then 10% in the S fund, 10% in the I fund. And that'll get you pretty close to that diversification we recommend. 15% going into there. From 29 to 65, you're going to be a multimillionaire.
Yeah.
You can crunch the numbers in an investment calculator just to prove it to yourself. And then you have insurance on the other side to protect the wealth that you're building. And I think you've learned that lesson now. But so don't conflate the two. Make sure you have the right types of insurance in place. You can jump on to RamseySolutions.com/checkup, and we'll walk you through it to make sure that you have the right coverage, not too much, not too little, not any crappy policies that you need to get rid of. And on the other side, you invest 15% of your household income for the rest of your career, you're going to be a very wealthy man.
Yeah.
Do you have any debt right now?
No. We're no car debt, no credit card debt, and our house is almost about halfway paid off.
Way to go.
Yeah.
Proud of you, man. That's awesome.
Thank you. I do already contribute the max 5% already into my TSP. So should I just take out that 240 that I'm contributing right now that's in my budget? Can I just put that in there? And
do you guys
try to
have an
get it up to
emergency fund of 3 to 6 months of expenses?
I have just about. We have about 15,000.
Okay. So if you're there, if that's the number that gets you there, then I would up that contribution. You told me you're only investing 5%, and we just covered that baby step 4 is 15%.
Yeah.
So you would triple that amount.
Okay.
You know, I don't know if you jump online to your portal for the TSP and you just ratchet up the contribution from 5 to 15%.
Okay. And just keep it in that one. Don't do any third party outside of my job.
If 15% gets you there and it's a Roth TSP, do you have that option?
Yes, it is whatever I contribute goes into Roth, but then whatever they contribute goes into traditional.
That's right. Yeah, the match will sit on the traditional side. So yeah, if you have a Roth TSP and you go that split between the CSI 80-10-10, 15%, if you max that out somehow, if your income goes way up, then you can move on to, a Roth IRA as well. That would be the next place to invest.
What would be the max that I can contribute
to the TSP?
Is there like a certain amount I can put into the Roth per year?
Yeah, it's the same as the 401k, so it'd be $23,500 for this year.
Oh, okay.
So you won't hit that. Investing 15% of your 62, that'll be $9,300.
Okay.
So that's exactly what I do, man. You're on the right track. You're doing a lot of things well. I'm sorry you got hosed by apparently a good salesperson selling this IUL at the post office. Do they allow people to just solicit in there?
They have to go through a couple people to actually get in there, but I think it was just our management, and we're in North Idaho, so they don't really care.
They're like, sure, come do a little lunch and learn. If you're providing free lunch, we'll listen to you. Is that how it went down?
Yeah, kind of.
I got a sense that there's not a lot happening at the post office in northern Idaho.
Like, this is juicy stuff.
We're pretty high up there.
Well, see, you made me think it wasn't that big of a deal. You were like, oh, they don't care. All right.
Anyways, I tell management, don't let more insurance people in the door.
Yeah, definitely.
I think we're done with that. But thank you for the call, Aaron. It's a good discussion and a good reminder for everyone out there, little teaching on insurance versus investing. And any type of permanent life insurance, which is what Aaron just talked about, this indexed universal life insurance policy, IUL. I did a whole video on this on my YouTube channel to expose it for the scam that it is. And every time I do this, Ken, guess who's coming after me? The IUL salespeople are very aggressive in the comments section, saying, this guy doesn't understand. It's great. A lot of wealthy people use this. And I'm going, not the ones that I know, not the smart ones. And so you got to be careful out there. Never mix up your insurance and investing. Never combine the two. Anything that's sold to you as an insurance plan and an investment scheme is just that. It's a scheme, and you should run far away. So what do you do instead? Get a term life policy, level term life, which means you're going to pay the same payment every month. You're going to get way more bang for your buck. It's not going to have the cash value portion that they tout. You don't need that because you're going to build your own wealth by investing 15% of your household income into those tax advantage retirement accounts. And if you do it the right way, you do it that way, you're going to pay a fraction of the price for your term life, and you're going to build some serious wealth with compound growth with way less fees. So I hope that makes it simple. For anyone that doesn't have a term life policy, jump on to Zander.com, get it done today. This is how you tell your family, I love you. If something were to happen to you, how would they replace your income? What are they going to do? Instead of just grieving, now they're in a financial bind. So getting that term life policy 10 to 12 times your annual income, 15 to 20-year term is great for most people because if you follow our plan for 15 to 20 years, you become self-insured. The house is paid off. You've had decades of compound growth. Your family's going to be just fine. Thanks for tuning in to Ramsey Everyday Millionaires. Need help with your investments? Connect with a SmartVestor Pro at RamseySolutions.com/SmartVestor or click the link in the show notes. Ramsey Solutions is a paid non-client promoter of participating pros. Learn more at RamseySolutions.com/SmartVestor.